Alright guys, this video will show you how to take a non-activated Android cell phone, hopefully running Android 2.3 or higher, it's the best phone quality with that system, and make it into basically a free Wi-Fi phone. So as you can see, this is not activated. I'm going to go ahead and try to get into settings here. Alright, that bypasses your activation screen, and it's going to not let me actually get to a network, so I'm going to exit out of there and we're going to set up Wi-Fi. So we're going to hook onto my network. Should be obtaining an IP here. Alright, there we go. So now we're on a network, so we should be able to go skip this step because I don't want to do setup. We're just going to skip setup for now. So go to next. Alright, whoops. As you can see, it's going to take a little bit. It's got to draw everything. It's the first time it's booted up. So let's see what we got here. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Now, we need to go in and first make sure we set up our Google account. So we're going to go down here to, right here at the bottom right there, it says My Account. So we're going to hit that, add an account, and then set up Google. So next, sign in. I already have an account, so we're going to go ahead and sign in. So now we're signing in. If I did this all correctly, yes. We're going to go ahead and we're going to restore backups to this phone from my Google account. You don't have to if you don't want to, but that's what I'm going to do. And finish. Alright, so your Google account has been added. Next, we're going to go into our app drawer, and we're going to go down to Google Talk, which should be in here, right here. And we're just going to sign in with Google Talk. This kind of helps, you'll see later, it syncs your phone to everything. So alright, it's signed in. That's all we need to do there. Now we need to go on the market. We're going to do a couple things. Alright, so accept the market, and we're going to do a search for Google. Come on. Voice. Alright, so go ahead and hit Google Voice and do a download of that. Free. Okay. Alright. Your Google Voice is starting to download. Yeah, there it goes. Alright, beautiful. So it's installing. We're going to back out of App Market. App Market will probably update while we're out of it. Alright, and we're going to close these out. So now we're going to go down here back to our drawer and go to Google Voice. So Google Voice, hit that. Alright, so we want to hit next to set it up. We're going to hit allow. You're actually going to set up what your phone is on google.com/voice. You're going to link your personal cell phone number or your home phone to your account. So that's what you'd be picking on that previous screen. On here, this is really important. You want to pick do not use Google Voice to make any calls, because we're not going to use Google Voice, we're going to use Groove IP. I'll show you that next. And then hit next again to set up. Voicemail we're going to skip. You can do that at, again, Google Voice, or I should say google.com/voice. So we'll skip that configuration and finish. Already been used there, so not a big deal. So next we're going to go back to market, which I think should be updated. Yes, it is. Alright, accept these terms. And I'm going to go down to my already purchased apps, and we're going to find Groove IP right here. So we're going to install Groove IP. Install. It's doing very good. Alright, open. Sign in. Alright, here we go. Now that we're signed in, you're going to be your dialer. It comes up, you make phone calls. It's all used through Wi-Fi and Google Voice. Also, once we go on to google.com/voice and you log in there, and then you go to settings, you want to set forward calls to forward calls to Google Chat, which will forward them to your Google Talk app, which makes this phone ring when you call this number that you have through Google Voice. So that's it. I like to do this really quick and make my Groove IP icon my home one, my phone. Alright, I would also recommend on this that you guys would go ahead and, sorry, the phone's turning off here, that you guys would go ahead and in google.com/voice to create a Google Voice number. That's how it links everything. So you need to create a Google Voice number. You can pick the area code and part of the number prefix if you want. But again, in google.com/voice, in settings, you want to hit forward calls to Google Chat. So once you have that set up on your computer, also the only way to do that is through the computer. If you try to do it on your phone, it's going to bring it to the mobile version of the site, and that's not what you want. So make sure you do it on your actual computer. But once you have those settings set up, you should be able to make phone calls with Groove IP app, receive phone calls with Groove IP app, and then if you want to text that number that you've created through Google Voice, you can text it, and you can send text from it by using the let's see here, by using the Google Voice app. And you could just go into the Google Voice app. Sorry, pushing the wrong buttons here. And go in there, and then you can just hit compose, and then you can type in 2 and what your message is, and just 2 is a number or a contact name, and then you can send text and receive text. So also, if you get a voicemail, it's really cool. It's like visual voice. You actually get a recording that you can just push play in Google Voice app and listen to it. So it's pretty sweet, and it actually sometimes even dictates it if it's a clear enough message, so you can read it too. So pretty nice features. So all that, now anytime you're on Wi-Fi with this non-activated Android phone, you can make phone calls and text messages. You can use all the other features on the phone. Check Facebook, anything else you want to do, just everything works off Wi-Fi. So pretty much wraps it up. Thanks.